because I have this etiology that I thought about for years, and then I started testing this theory that there's only one sickness and one disease, and that's the overacidification of the blood and tissues due to an inverted way of living, eating, and thinking. I thought, oh wow, it's our lifestyle and diet that in fact that literally impacts how we're feeling. Whether we suffer a condition, it's not something that you get. You don't get cancer, you don't get diabetes, you have to do it with lifestyle choice. It's a matter of choice. And so if you choose to be healthy, there's only one health. We don't talk about many healths, but in the medical community we talk about many diseases. But there's not many diseases, there's only one disease. And that disease is all expressed in how we maintain the alkaline design of the human body. So after 30 years of research, after the university, 30 years of researching this, I found two very important things. The first thing that I found was that the human body is alkaline in its design. Everywhere in the body it needs to be alkaline. And I don't know if you understand what alkalinity means, but scientifically there's a scale that goes from 0 to 14. 7 is the midpoint. Anything above 7 is alkaline. Anything below 7 is acidic. Well, our body fluids are alkaline at 7.365 to 7.4. The ocean is alkaline at 8.3 to 8.4. You see, health resides in a healthy alkaline state. That was my first premise. My second premise was this, that all functions of the human body, breathing, eating, moving our bodies, the heart beating, metabolism, all produced waste products, acids, that if not properly eliminated through the 4 channels of eliminations, which are what? Defecation, urination, perspiration, and respiration. If we don't eliminate these toxins, then guess where they go? They go out into the connective tissues. They go out into the fatty tissues. Well, if it goes out into the fatty tissues of a woman, that's called breast cancer. If acids aren't removed out of these tissues, they can set up the condition we call disease. But it's only caused by one thing. And that one thing is the overacidification of the blood, then tissues, because the blood has to maintain its delicate pH balance at 7.365. Any acid, if not eliminated, is pushed out into the connective tissues and the fatty tissues. It's the reason why people get fat. It's not because they're overweight, it's because they're over acid. You see, and losing weight can be very problematic. If you're trying to lose weight and not change your diet, then that could be very dangerous. You could actually damage your organs. But if you're losing the weight by reducing the acid loads to your system, by what you eat and what you drink and how you live your life, then of course losing weight is a healthy thing. So when I look at someone that's overweight, I don't look at them as fat. I look at them as, okay, they just don't understand the proper ways of eating, the proper ways of drinking, okay, the proper ways of exercise. How do we maintain that alkaline design? How do we get these acids that are being produced by metabolism out through the channels of elimination? Because once they get blocked, it's kind of like a drain that gets blocked, everything starts backing up. Okay, and when things start backing up, that's not a good situation. So we want to keep cleanliness from within and health from within, and we do that by maintaining the alkaline design of the body. So that has to then consider what we are eating, what we're drinking, and how we're living our life, even what we're thinking. Are we exercising on a daily basis? Are we juicing our foods? Are we getting concentrations of live, whole foods into our bodies to help restore our body, so to help restore our blood and then our body tissues? But that was the foundational premise of my research for the last 30 years. So when I'm working with a child with diabetes, whether it be type 1 or type 2, I realized that diabetes was the symptom. What I had to find was what was causing it. So I would ask the child, what are you eating, what are you drinking? You know, and I'd find out these children are constipated. And once I removed the channels, removed the constipation or the blockage of elimination, and I started alkalizing their bodies by getting them to juice and eat healthy alkaline foods, guess what? The diabetes went away. And that was so unbelievable, because what I had discovered is the cure for type 1 diabetes. And we successfully have continued to do this over and over and over again, in spite of, let's say, the current medical model, which is to take insulin for the rest of your life. And we're going, guess what, kids? Guess what, parents? There is another way. If you choose it, you just need to have the knowledge on how to maintain this body.